Hello, everyone. Elvis Effect Channel. Surprise, surprise. I'm doing a surprise live today. I don't see anyone here. Of course, I didn't advertise. See, now I'm getting text. Someone's seeing me, so. I think Mike is going to show up, and someone just did show up. Say hi, whoever it is. Hi, Joby. Did you get my message? Hi, Kat. Good morning. Yeah, surprise, surprise. Hot up here. Holy cow. Da 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 da. Christine, hi. You're on your way now to see it? Okay. Hi, Mark. Happy Sunday. Christine, how many times have you seen it, Christine? Joanne, when are you going to see it? Today? Or did you? Cody is here? Cody. Hey, hi, Cody. Driving your mother crazy? Not anymore, right? Oh, Joanne, you did see it? Tell me, Joanne, how'd you like it? I know how you liked it. Anyone that chases a plane, Elvis's plane, down the runway at O'Hare Field, got to be some kind of an Elvis fan, right? Oh, next week you see it. Goodness, I don't know how you can wait that long. Maybe you should walk to wherever that theater is. It's only 30 miles. Kathy, tell us, you seen it yesterday. Tell us, you and Joanne's daughter seen it yesterday. Tell us, did you like it? I know you did. Yesterday, but not on IMAX. But you liked it though a lot, right? Janet liked it too. Let us know. I don't know. We all liked it. Loved it. It gave you chills. Yeah, Mike was telling me the difference between the IMAX and the regular theater. IMAX, he said, was much better. Ah, good. Janet cried. How many people were at that theater that you've seen? Because you're outside Nashville. So I would think outside Nashville it would be packed. But you went early. I know that. I know what you told me before. Kathy said it was a big theater and there was just two of them there. They were 12 in the theater at 12:15. Okay, but it was early. So I noticed here there wasn't anybody. And now they're starting to fill up at different times and late. And 6 o'clock in the evening, there's a lot of people seeing it. So it's catching on. David, you getting ads? Good. Watch those ads, buddy. That is you, right, David? It's got to be you. Dave's half owner of the channel and he's getting ads. That's funny. Francis. Hi, Francis. Yeah, you know what? This is shout out day. I'm going to make it a shout out day. I got some shout outs I want to do. So it is David. Yeah. Good, Dave. His chair, his little chair is empty. Yeah, yeah, it's empty. It's right here. I pushed it out of the way. Goodness, I got a whole 10 people here. And no Michael. I told him to show up. I should get to the shout outs because I don't know when that dog's going to start barking. How's those ads, David? Make sure you watch those. You get $1.50 for this live streams. Hiya, Cody. Yeah. Now, I guess he's went to both shows, and he says the IMAX much clearer. The sound is better. So, he's seen video of one of Elvis's concerts, 74, I think, where he says someone's wrote something dirty on the floor. Yes, I did see that. I did see that. Seems like we put that on a video. Seems like we did. I know we both seen it. We were laughing at it. So nobody got no time for ads. Not too much to talk about. I got to see that movie. I got no one to go with today. So I could go myself, but that's no fun. Yeah, that first time you see that movie, it's really exciting. Yeah. Kathy, was the sound loud in that theater? Because I know she didn't go to IMAX. She didn't. So I was wondering how the sound was. Hi, Tina. Good to see you. Oh, I lost one. Well, that's not good, David. I go by myself. I should go because Christine, she bought me a ticket. I should go. Thank you again, Christine. Speaking of Christine, I gotta have a different Christine. I wanted to give a shout out to Christine T. You know how we do dedications sometimes. We try to make time for all of them. I know, right? I got to go myself. I have to. But this Christine T, and I want to give her a shout out. And we're going to do, we did a video. I'm going to put one on dedicated to her. She's been through some rough times like some of us has here, or a lot of us has probably. So I want to do that for her. So Christine T, look for your video today. And I got some channels. I know I'm going to miss a lot of them. You guys that has channels that you want us to give a shout out, let me know what they are, and I'll sure do it. Because I got a few here I want to get to. Go see it again. Enjoy some popcorn. Yeah. Wonder if you could still sneak popcorn into the theater. We used to do that as we were kids. We used to sneak it in. You know, popcorn and a Coke is $26 at the theater where we've seen Elvis. And David, he bought me some popcorn there. We all shared it, but I asked him how much it was, and he said, I don't know. He didn't even look. So $26 for butter popcorn and a Coke. Going to see it at 8 o'clock. Hey, Charlie. Hi. Kathy, you got to take Mark to see that movie. Hopefully David had to pay, or we wouldn't have ate popcorn. Yeah, from what I've heard, that's how they make their money, not on the movie. They make it on the concession. So it's okay, but that's crazy, $26. Well, someone said that a hot dog at the ballpark or a beer is like a beer was $16. A beer at to see a baseball game? Man, $16. Now, Mark's not going to talk during that movie. That's funny. Again, if you guys have a website and you want us to promote it or just give it a shout out, let me know. Send me something and I'll mark it down so I don't forget because I've got a few. I've got three or four I wanted to say something about. So I check them out before I give them a shout out because God only knows what you find on YouTube. Hi, Renee. Saw Epic Movie 2 times. Should play the complete songs. Yeah, boy, you're not going to get me started. I got beat up all day on that one. But it was fun. Yeah, I said that I wish they would have played the complete songs instead of just the end of Bridge Over Troubled Water. And I know that song's 4 minutes long, but so we don't care. I mean, Polk Salad Annie, he said he's going to get dirty. That's right. I think he said that also on Little Sister when he sat down with the guitar and Get Back. I think he said we're going to get dirty on that one too. That was very good. Yeah, that was so clear. And I wish they would have played the beginning of that where his guitar didn't work. And Charlie plugged it in or did something and got it work. And Elvis said, "Hot damn, there it is." Yeah, it was funny. Yeah. Yeah, it was good. Wonder what the Beatles thought of Elvis doing that site. Well, there's not many Beatles left. Speaking of the Beatles, wasn't that I heard Ringo say on some TV show that he was disappointed in Elvis because Elvis tried to get him thrown out of the country or something. I just don't believe that crap. No drama, just pure Elvis music. True. Yeah, yeah. We don't want any drama. We don't. We're happy for Elvis. We don't want to talk any crap. And I wasn't there, and I don't know what happened, and that's the way it is. Some guys on here do whole shows about bad stuff and stuff, and I just pass them by. I don't. Thank you guys. Looks like Dave took a leave of absence. Hey, let me run by these right quick before my dog starts barking. Of course, we want to give a shout out to. Hey, I got 12 people. Goodness gracious. Uh, Hillbilly Cat Matt. If not for him, that you guys know that trivia thing would have been long gone. He sure did make that game much more fun than what I was finding questions. His questions they're funny. They're so hard, they're funny. So, but he said he's going to send some real easy ones this week. Oh, it's fun. I told you the other day about Hidden Minds. What an excellent channel! This is one of the best channels on YouTube. I don't know his name. I only know the name of the channel, but this is really good. How long have I been an Elvis fan? How did you come across him? I've been an Elvis fan since '56. Ed Sullivan Show. Yeah, those channels are awful. Don't watch. Just yeah. Uh, Long story short, my dad came home from work, Renee, and said, "We got to watch Ed Sullivan Sunday night. This guy at work's telling me this guy's singing. He wiggles all over the stage." I never forget that. And Sunday night, long story short, we watched Ed Sullivan, and he, I don't remember, what he sang now. It might have been Hound Dog, but watched that, and I remember my there laughing about the whole thing, and ever since then, my dad and mom was Elvis fans too, and even back then, they were. Yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I've been Elvis fan ever since. And Joanne, same. Joanne and I are about the same age, and she's maybe 10, 15 years older. But anyway, uh, yeah, right, Joe. Uh, that's how I became an Elvis fan. Hidden Minds, yeah, don't forget. And also, I never see Carolyn much anymore. She's busy with her channel, but Carolyn loves Elvis. She's got a really good channel, nice videos. What she does with her pictures and stuff, I'm jealous. She's got a really good channel. And there's a Elvis History One. We know that. He's got a good channel too. And here's a new one. A guy sent me yesterday and the day before. And it's full of Elvis trivia, and it's also I checked it out pretty good. It's a good channel. All he's got on here, is it Elvis or is it not Elvis? And you'll play a little bit of each one and see if you can guess. I got pretty much all of them right, but and then his channel is Felix Civil. Now that's Felix. That's the first name. The last one is Sivle. And if you got time, check him out. You get a kick out of that. He's got trivia there, and it's not real hard trivia. And I enjoyed that. Is it Elvis or is it not Elvis? And you will too. So anyway, you can check his out. Okay, Janice told me a story yesterday about when she was 3. She was sick, and Joanne snuck her into the concert because Joanne was not going to miss the. Oh, okay. She went. So she's seen Elvis. Is that what you're saying? Hi, Carrie. Hi. Welcome. Welcome. Nice to see you. I wish David was here. Joanne. Her and my son had measles. Oh, my goodness. And you took them to an Elvis concert? It must have been when I read that was was that 72 or 74? I don't remember. 80. Have you seen Memphis Mafia Kid? Yes, I watched them. I watch those two channels most of the time. Yeah, I know them well. As a matter of fact, I want to tell you, Francis, under the coat. Okay. I think that's where I read in the paper that Elvis caught the measles that time. So, where was I? Memphis. Yeah, we showed up there at Graceland in the '60s, and I think Elvis he might have been home once, but most of the time he wasn't home. He was out making movies, and we was there, and we seen Lisa Marie and another kid, boy, riding around on the golf carts in the yard there, and they were riding all over the place, and we were watching them, and so that might have been what the heck's his name? Memphis Mafia Kid. What's his first name? I can't think of it right now. But it might have been him. It probably was. He said he was on the cart with her all the time. So, and my son and Lisa Marie is 1 month apart in age. Sure, it's a big topic today. Uh, No, it's not a big topic. We talked about it a little bit. We all loved it. I mean, Danny, yeah, Danny. Jeez. Yeah, yeah. So I'm sure that was Danny, and when he was just a kid. So, and no mistaking Lisa Marie. Yeah, Danny Smith. Yeah, I've watched them since they've been on. You know, they must be running out of questions because some of the questions that people ask. Yeah, it probably was, Francis. Yeah, I do too. There's some of those channels. Well, I don't have time to watch them all anymore, but I do watch. I do watch those. Elvis, Memphis Mafia Kid. I catch him half the time, and the other one though, I'll watch him every time I see him on. And Joanne will tell you we were at the gates and played card. I didn't, but they played cards with the guard inside. And Elvis was home at that time, I believe, because we kept waiting all night for him to come out, but he never did. Yeah, Danny Smith. It's a big topic. Well, Carrie, you say you loved it. Did you see IMAX, Carrie, or regular theater? They let the guard win so they could stay longer. That was pretty cool being in that guardhouse, sitting down. Michael, I was talking about you. It was all good, buddy. I swear it was. I had that down. I was going to mention that, Neil Sedaka. Um, what a class act that guy was. Just a class act. Good to see you, Mike. I'm glad you're back. Michael's been off to see Epic half dozen times. Yeah, you missed the trivia. He wouldn't have won anyway. He used to win quite a bit. Then Helen and Patty showed up. Yeah, he's been watching Epic. Let me say something about Neil Sedaka. um, you never heard that guy any trouble. He was just a class act. And let me tell you, when this COVID thing was going on, and for you people that watched him on YouTube, every Tuesday he would give a mini concert. And I watched every one that he gave. And he would play some of his hits or some of his not so greatest hits. And he was just a nice person. And you could tell he enjoyed just performing and for everyone. And yeah, it's sad that he passed away. He was 84 years old, but there's no black marks on his name anywhere. He was a good person. So I just wanted to say that. Looks like Kathy bailed out. I was going to ask her, does she know Neil Sedaka? Patty won again. Yes, yes. I put her song on Patch It Up today. Someone said, Michael, that we were joking. You wasn't here, but we were joking on here. And they said, Michael always takes a beating or something. I said, yeah, but Michael knows we love him. We have to have someone that we laugh at for Dominic and stuff like that. So, but yeah, Mike is top notch in our book. Oh, Kathy's there. Kathy, did you know? Oh, you know his name? Oh, okay, because he had so many hits, just tons of hits, and then he was gone for years, and he came back and made some more hits. So Patty reclaimed her crown. She sure did. How about playing two Elvis 50s rockers per show? You know what? I'll put one on today, Renee. Uh, you'd be surprised how many times I get blocked and we just waste a video and we put in all that time and work for making one and they won't let me put it on. Carrie loved the footage, and yes, a lot has been out before, but there was also a lot of snippets that had not been. Yeah, there was. And vocals to scenes. Yes, you're right, Carrie. Yeah. Yeah, I know you do, Mike. Yeah. Mike, there have been times we're not here. We laugh about something we said to you or you said to us. Yeah, it's great. This all these people are 17. This is like for the newbies here. These are like our family here. We know everyone here. There's some missing because they didn't know I was coming on, but everybody here is tight. They go by first name basis, and they all say hello to each other, and everyone gets along. And I'm the only crabby person here, right, Kat? Yeah, it's wonderful people. Yeah. You know, I would like to go today, but like I said, I didn't have anyone to go with. I like to go with someone. David should break down and go with me again today. Kathy. Kathy is one of my favorite people. All my nieces are just wonderful. She's my niece. So, in case you didn't know. Let's see. Hillbilly Cat live on Sunday. Is this Sunday? Holy crap. I thought it was Friday. I was waiting for David. Uh, Hillbilly Cat history. Yeah, I missed that one. You know, I just came on to give some shout outs today, Matt, and I gave you a shout out there, and for what good it does for me giving a shout outs, but yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. We got some good channels, you know, I mentioned. So, hi, Den. Good to see everyone on Sunday morning. I thought for sure you guys would be in church because I just got out. Better than no shout out. You got that right, buddy. Someone might see it, right? Usually there's a couple of hundred watches it after we sign off. So anything to promote a channel, a good channel, and that's the ones because I was saying before you got here, I check them out when someone asks me, and one person asked me about it a few times yesterday, and I checked it out. It's got a good channel there. So. Mandy is sleeping, thank God. If she wakes up, she's going to start barking. I enjoyed IMAX in the very back row. Really? seem to be able to absorb more. Yeah, we watched it IMAX. We were in the middle, right in the middle, and yeah, it was excellent. The sound, it was just amazing. Andy Moo. Yeah, figure. Yeah. Oh, you say the girl in the white dress, but that's not what you really wanted to say, is it? Take down a video about your reaction on Epic. Yeah, I did. Man, Michael, I got tired of getting beat up. I did take that review down, and I loved it too. I just was saying things. There's certain things could have been better, like put the whole song on, and I didn't say anything bad. Some people accuse me of not even seeing the movie, and I said that's enough. Yeah, I don't know who that girl in the white dress was, but she was kind of bouncing up there, though, right? Yeah, thanks, Mike. Yeah, like I said, I didn't say anything bad. I just said it could have been better. Finish, put the whole song on, and maybe I know he did Runaway live on stage. He did Let It Be Me live on stage. There's certain songs he did. I thought for sure they would be on there, but they weren't. So, Adrian, hi. Has anyone watched Epic? Yeah, we were just talking about scene in what a film that was. I loved every minute, and lots of young fans too. Yeah, we noticed that David and I half young, and they were half older. Just had showed all the songs. Yeah, yeah. That's what I said, Adrian. I wish they would have just showed the whole thing. We didn't care how long it was, but I imagine he had a reason. So she was part of the group. Yeah. It, well, she had to be, or they would have ran her back off, no matter how much she bounced up there on that stage. Francis is leaving. Oh, you got to go. Oh, Francis. Okay, you take care of yourself. Behave yourself. And see, was it Christine going to see that movie again today? I got to see it over here. It says Dolby Sound, so I don't know if that's going to be how good that's going to be, but it's a regular theater, so it was great. But the movie clips from his films could have been left out. I thought when I saw this, I was reminded of Elvis on tour. Same thing. Yeah, yeah. Movie clips. But you know what I liked about that? They did it and they got it over with. They didn't prolong it for 45 minutes. Yeah, I know, Mike. But it got to the point where I said to myself, I'm going to lose subscribers over this. And all I said was play the whole songs. And I was disappointed that they didn't show some songs he did live. I know he did Kentucky Rain, and the other ones. And there was a lot of songs live. And I don't know that they didn't look for them, or it was a different Suspicious Minds and Polk Salad. And that was really good. I really enjoyed those two songs. And the 72 Hampton. I shouldn't even get into this. But that's all over YouTube. I know it was crystal clear and all that. It was much better. And he said, well, someone will do the whole concert. Well, the whole concert's on YouTube. But yeah, someone does it crystal clear and puts it all together in order. It'd be nice. Yeah, thanks. But hey, I loved it too. I'm tickled to death. We had that. So still great on a regular screen. Yeah, I'm going to see it on a regular screen. I'm going to find someone today that wants to go see it. David, where you at? Your channel, the others are running things to talk about. Oh, thank you, Den. Appreciate that. David does too. Thanks to everyone that watches this channel. And no, yeah, maybe Kathy. You know what? Someone asked Baz. Am I the only one that's seen this? Someone asked him in an interview, did he have something else planned for Elvis in the future? And Baz looked like that. The question kind of pissed him off. Like, you haven't seen this one yet, you know, before we talk about another one. And he said, no. He said Elvis will always be with him, but he's not doing any more Elvis. That's what he said. I heard him say that. And he said, I'm going to leave it for the younger folks now to take over where I left off. And maybe they will go down in the salt mines and put stuff together. And well, that's fine. Hope they show the Hampton Roads concert next time. Yeah, it would be nice if they put that together in order. And Baz realizes now that he's got a point that he's just giving us a little at a time. Hopefully, Hampton Roads. Yeah, hopefully, but I really don't believe it's going to come from Baz. Hey, Rich. Hi. Where's your better half, Zoe? It's good to see you here, buddy. Memphis. Let's see. I got so much work to do in this house today. Oh, goodness. I'd rather sit here all day, but I think in Memphis showing we put out that there was more. Okay. I got to find that video where he said that and put it on. I don't know where I'd find it at, but it was one of them interviews he does in every town that he shows up in. Yeah, I thought of that, Den, about letting David see that Neil Sedaka just so he knows who he is. Mm-hmm. He doesn't have a clue who he is. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of Solitaire, but boy, his other songs, man, oh man. But yeah, Elvis did that song. I think my favorite of him is Breaking Up is Hard to Do, but the slow version. I really enjoyed that slow version he did later on. Yeah, I think we just did that song, Words, live. I'm looking for it right now. I know that, no, we haven't, but we're going to schedule to do it. I have the video and everything. It's funny, the those salt mines, right? In a mayonnaise jar, and yeah, Calendar. Oh, Carol, Calendar Girl. Oh God, but he had so many hits. He was a good songwriter. He wrote for the Carpenters. I can't think of this song he wrote for them. They did Solitaire also. Karen Carpenter was a really good singer. Really good. Just to say. Yeah, he was great, Rich. No question. It's 11:15. I was supposed to be on here for 15 minutes. Been on here for 40. Yeah, I wish Baz would keep on, but he said he sent someone else into the salt mines to get the stuff. And hey, I imagine it's got to be tough. All he had was negatives, I believe he said, and to develop those and to get them crystal clear. And then he said the music was missing on a lot of them, so it could have been. So let's just say he did the best he could. I'm sure. Folks out at Annie was great. Have a little morphine. Yeah. And so was Suspicious Mind. Even at the end of that, when he was shaking like that, his girls were laughing at him. And that was funny. That was funny. Oh, it's on the box set of That's the Way It Is. Okay. I've got the updated version of That's the Way It Is, but that's not what you're talking about. It is Adrian. I need to let David see. Yeah, okay, I'm caught up there. Folks out, and he was really good. Hope he does more footage. I do too. He always joking around with everyone. Love his laugh. Yeah. Which Baz did say in an interview the other day he has something else in the pipeline. Okay. The complete works. I wish he would just well, I shouldn't even say this. I get in trouble again. I was going to say I wish they'd just released the movie, the whole 4.5 hour movie that he has. There was some guy. There were people beating up Baz for that movie yesterday on Facebook. I'm like, my God, without him, you don't have anything. We know they Hollywood that movie up. We understand that. We know that everything in there wasn't exactly accurate, but a lot of us really enjoyed the movie, and a lot of us didn't. That's okay too. So, all right, Carrie. I hope you guys are right. I hope he does keep going. Yeah, Suspicious Minds. Yeah, that was cool, Mike. No doubt about that. Look up That's the Way It Is. Complete works. Okay, I'll do that, Adrian. Thank you. Last one. Yeah. There's a lot of versions of Are You Lonesome Tonight on when he's with Charlie and Charlie's doing his, you know what I mean, his gay thing. But, and it is really funny. So I got to get out of here. I got so much to do. I just wanted to come on and give some shout outs. That's the way it is. Complete works. I'm going to write that down. Yeah, yeah, we seen Charlie too, and I didn't talk to him, but my wife talked to him quite a bit. I was keeping an eye on Charlie too. We did, Joanne. We did that song. What's the most emotional scene to you in Epic? There was a lot that just some. He was so good. He was the top of his prime in that movie. Um, that I was just shaking my head. I just wish he would have been. He would have lived a lot longer. That's what was running through my mind, and he could have done so much more music, and that's what I was thinking when I was watching that. Yeah, I'll see you, Mike. I got to leave too. Uh, if it's not RCA or FTD play. Okay. FTD, boy, those people are expensive over there. They got good stuff, though. Yeah, I got to get out of here. Oh, goodness. 15 minutes turned into almost an hour by the time I get out of here. Let's see. Friday, guys. Yes, Dave will be here. Quiet as usual. Yeah, I know you're working, Kat. So, well, I'm glad you and Janet loved it, and Joanne will love it too. And everyone here has pretty much seen it, except Joanne. Oh, you have tons of FTD. Yeah, yeah. It's a good product. I've never heard anyone say anything bad about it, other than they're expensive. You're totally exhausted and realize how much you love the fans. Good for you, Carrie. Yeah, good for you. Yeah, we've seen him in twice in '72. Have a great weekend. All right. You're going to go listen to Elvis now? Try to keep doing that, Rich. Yes, we will. Going to see just one more minute. Yeah. No, it's not going to work, Cat. I got to go. That dog ain't going to bath itself. That house ain't going to get cleaned by itself. Oh, God. Makes me want to go take a nap. Tell David we all said hi. No, I ain't telling him anything. He could be here if he wanted to. He might be here listening. I don't know. David, if you're listening, let's go see that movie again. All right. I got to get out of here. I'll see you guys. Love you all. You know that. And not a bad apple in our group, I'll tell you that. So just me. We'll see you guys soon. Yeah, Elvis A to Z, another great channel. Doggone it, yeah. Catch his channel. Let me mark that down. A to Z. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I really like Rick over there. Good guy. He was the very first one to give us a shout out. Matter of fact, he was playing one of our videos. I can't think which one it was. Just can't help believing. And they threw him off for doing that. But anyway, I really appreciate him doing that. Seeing Epic for a third time today, Carrie. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Bye, Kat. Rich, say hello to Zoe for me. And yes, they are. They are funny, Dan. No question about it. I'm going to have an epic day, I hope, Mike. You take care, buddy. And I will see all of you soon. And Be well, be safe, and be happy. Adios.